Hi, so today I'm going to do my first ever sketchbook tour.
Oh, wow!
Actually, it's not really my first. I've recorded quite a few, but I never really had the courage to post it online. So it's kind of my first sketchbook tour ever. So this is my 6th sketchbook. If you want me to do a tour of my last sketchbooks, I might do it, but I wanted to show this one because it's the last one. To start off, all the stickers, I got them from stores. They are not from artists, so I might not have to credit all the stores, I guess. The sketchbook is from the brand Art Creation. I actually bought it because it was really cheap, and usually I buy more expensive ones because the paper is more high quality, but I decided to buy a cheaper one because I didn't really have the money at the time, so I bought this one. But actually the paper is horrible. It's really yellowish. To compare, this is my last one. Like, the paper is really white, but this one, the paper is so yellow. I really hate yellow paper. It's really hard for me to draw on it. So let's start off. So I started off by making, the start date is 24th of April of 2024. I ended it on the 13th of October 2024. It took me 6 months to complete, which is my average. But this time, it's really not the same as any of my last sketchbooks, because this one is 150 pages, if I'm right. So it's a lot compared to this one, for example, which was of 50 pages. I made a lot more drawings. I was a lot more efficient, but also I made a lot of almost empty pages. I do think that I improved a lot in the sketchbook, but not as much as if I really focused on every single page. To give more context, I had 2 current sketchbooks when I had this one. I lost the previous one, so I started this one because I didn't have any sketchbook, but then I found the sketchbook that I lost, and I still continued drawing on this one, even though the paper is better on the other one. Anyways, I think I might do finishing this sketchbook in 24 hours for the other one, because I do not have the courage to finish it. This one took me so long. Let's start off, finally. Stop rambling. So I started off with this painting. It's actually gouache, color pencils, watercolor. I kind of mixed everything up. I first started with watercolor, and every now and then I would add something on the drawing. So I wanted to make a full illustration right here, but I did not have the courage to do it. Most of the time I do a painting or a drawing and I never get back to it. So if I don't finish it right away, it will not be finished ever. So on the second page, sorry, I did not draw on this because I don't really like drawing on the glued page. So I started off with some doodles. This is my friend Julia, if she was a cat. And I made a GIF out of it. I don't know how to pronounce it. And I made a cute seal right here. It looks a bit weird, honestly. There is a duck. I really like this character. I should draw it more often. I really hate these pages. Some doodles. I'm not really proud of this page. So I really like this one. I put it in my portfolio, actually. It was made with watercolor. Once again, I really like watercolor. This is from the show Octonauts, the little creatures saving the world from global warming. Bugs. I draw a lot of dresses and outfits, starting from the products. These are some concept sketches I made. I really wanted to make an illustration out of it, but I never had the courage to do it, so I will never do it. Same character. I drew Legolas. I was really proud of this one at the time, but looking back to it, I don't really like it. I really love this lady. Some little sketches. Gouache, and I put a pencil over it. I think it looks awful. I should have let it like it was. Some concept art. I really like the tall queen and the short king. It's quite stereotypical, but I love it. This was some research for self-portrait, so this is my face. I never did it, but I really want to do it. So some little sketches. This drawing looks awful. I don't know if you can see it. Look at the horse. It looks horrible.
Ew.
Oh my god. The sketch looked right, but I don't know. When I painted it, it looks horrible. Some astronauts. I was inspired because I have an astronomy class in my high school. These are the lyrics from the song from the Hunger Games. And this horrible portrait is Jennifer Lawrence. And this is a character that I made. It's called the Cat Astronaut. Really fun, right? I really like this one. It's one of my favorite drawings of the sketchbook. Some life drawings, short courses, was made from a website, Line of Action. These are gouache studies. This is printed, of course, and I made sort of copy out of it. It was just a painting study, and then I tried to do it from a real photography. I was really frustrated with the background because it was taking forever, and I didn't want to put that long in the drawing in a sketchbook, right? So these are live drawings from a live drawing class. It was not from an online course or anything. It was great. The model was super pretty, but it doesn't count, you know, you draw what you have in front of you. But she was really pretty. She had red hair and she was so beautiful. These are quick sketches from The Walking Dead because I was watching the show at the time. Rick, some fan arts of what's his name? Sorry, I don't know. I will add it on the screen. I used to draw him a lot, some portraits. This is the start of what I call my little dolls, just some random models with outfits that I create for them. Some other The Walking Dead doodles. Shane from The Walking Dead. Do you know that he broke his nose 6 times or something? He used to be a boxer, so more of them. Little dolls. Dolls. I was really obsessed with this at the time. Daryl. Oh, this is one of my OCs. He's called Beta. He's transgender. That's why he used to be a... how do you say? A sister, I guess, in English? Sorry. This is one of my characters from a comic project that I have that will certainly never end up being something, you know? Some drawings. I really like this one. I should make them digitally. Some quick sketches. This is a picture from Los Reyes del Mundo. I saw this movie in Spanish class. It was really good. I really liked the movie, and the cinematography of it was so cool, so I decided to paint one of these scenes. This one was really cool because there were all 5 of them, because at the end, most of them are dead. Anyways, I hate this drawing with the bottom of my heart. I really like this one. I did it when I was away in vacation. Quick sketches again. I really like this one. I think I put it in Pinterest or something. A friend of mine told me it was really good, so. Quick sketches. I love drawing fish, but this one looks terrible. So at the time, I had a really bad art block. Like, there is a month gap between these 2 pages, and this page was like the end of the art block. Because I drew this little guy. It's reminding me of my art style, and then I decided to draw again. Some more doodle. I really like this one. This is the, you know, the dealer from Tinkerbell. Some random drawings. Empty pages. That's when I started watching Hannibal. Will Graham. I really like this one, Hannibal, from the side. I'm really into lino cut. I love making lino cut. So I made a lino cut of Will Graham. I have many ink colors. I tried the sienna one, the red one, and the black one, and made this kind of flower. I don't know. I really like this project. It might go into my portfolio, actually. Some random Pinterest girls. These are some drawings that I made. This is a reproduction of a scene from Zombilenium. It's a French comic, if I'm right. It's so good. You have to watch the movie and to read the comics. It's so good. This is a screenshot from the trailer of Alien Romulus. So I didn't watch it at the time because it was not out yet. But I'm a huge fan of the Alien franchise, so I wanted to make something out of it. Because I was waiting for this movie for years, actually. So this, again, is starring from The Hobbit, because I thought it was quite messed up the first time that I drew him, so I wanted to do it another time, and I think it looks alright. It's not too good, but I think it looks alright. Once again, an alien. I think this one looks kind of weird. I was kind of overwhelmed with all these things. I did it all in one day, actually. Also, at the time, I started using Notion, you know, the website. with an art program that I made myself, inspired by Sketches of Shape, which is my biggest inspiration, by the way. I wanted to draw 4 hours a day. It was like my whole goal for this summer, and I quite did it, actually. Not when I was away, because I was with my family and I wanted to enjoy my vacation in Martinique, so I didn't draw at all, actually. But before that, I drew 4 hours a day, and it was kind of overwhelming, but I was so productive, and I still have this program going on, so it's quite cool. You should try it out. So these pages is what I was explaining at the beginning. I have a lot of completely empty pages with nothing, actually. Some little, I don't know, circles, but I have to have empty pages to feel all right with the sketchbook, you know. Actually, this portrait, I already did it on one of the first pages, but I wanted to do it in a ball pen style, because I really like ball pen style. In this sketchbook, if I do a tour of this one, oh, I have a video of the 100 head challenge, where I drew a lot of portraits in ball pen. I don't know, I'm lost. So this is Craig of the Creek from the show, you know, from Cartoon Network. Some random drawings. This is my friend Julia drew this whole page for me. This is when we were in London together. These are random graphite sketches. That's when I fell in love with graphite, because I love so much drawing. I love drawing with graphite so much. It looks so good, so I don't know, so I will find the world and I would put it on the screen, okay? So this is the favorite page of one of my friends, Mia. I really like it. It was when the office siren thing was really trendy, and I really like this. I don't know, this is one of my OCs, still. I love drawing mouths. When I don't know what to draw, I draw mouths or or handbags, because it's so, I don't know, so satisfying to draw. I like this page a lot. Empty pages, my brother did these two. This one is based on a girl on Pinterest. She looks so short. I think she was in the picture, but she looks really short. This thing looks absolutely horrendous. This is when I was trying to find an art style, but it looks too manga, actually. I have nothing against manga styles, but I want a more cartoonish style. So this page, I wanted to make a page like this, but it looks really weird. I don't know why. I kind of hate it. This page looks awful. The drawing actually looks really good, but I ruined it with watercolor, but I don't know. So this one is made of a model on Line of Action, if I'm right. This looks absolutely horrible. This looks alright, but the model did not look like it, but I don't know. So this page, I wanted to make a whole spread inspired by my friend Mia's style, because she's also an artist and she draws beautiful drawings. Even if she is not convinced of that, she's a great artist. So I like this one. I think this drawing, it looks a lot like, I don't know if it's internationally known, but the comic Martine. I think it's only a French thing, actually. I wanted to make a Roblox inspired drawing, because that's when I got really into Dress to Impress. This thing, I did it a while ago, like when I was really into portfolio things, and I wanted to make an environment with one of my characters. I might redo it, because environment looks really good, even though I kind of traced someone. I know it's not ethical, and I don't know, I was really rushing to make the portfolio, so I might redo it because the character looks ugly anyway. So these are random drawings. I really like this one. This one is straight copied from the artist. Her art is right here. So this is from a live drawing session. So this is one of my beloved empty pages. I wanted to draw fits, because I am not able to draw fits. It's like the third thing I can't draw. I trained so many times. I don't know, it's so hard, and it looks horrible. So this is one of my favorite drawings, this one. This one, I don't know, but it still looks cute. My mother loved this one. I think it looks weird, but I wanted to draw a pregnant woman because I never draw pregnant woman. I don't know why. But this one looks really cute to me. Very Y2K with the cap. I didn't print it. I will put it on the screen. This is a poster that I made for my local thrift store. It's in my high school, so as one of my teacher is the boss of the thrift store, I don't know how to say it, I sent her a poster because I'm the official poster maker for the thrift store and also her favorite student, if I'm right, but I think I'm right. So random sketches. This is from a model from Pinterest, and then I realized that I drew the nose way too close to the eye, and I do it really often actually. This looks absolutely horrendous, but this one looks cute. My grandma loves this one. So I kind of like this page. The whole spread took me 4 hours, which is a lot, but you'll understand why. So this is a random sketch. I wanted to make just a body, but it looks kind of weird. So I added the paper bag, and I like that the body looks really cottonish, especially the feet that are so big, and that the paper bag looks really realistic. This is a study from Pinterest. The artist might be named Dane. So this is just a copy of a picture that I saw on Pinterest. Like, it was a photography, but I don't know. I didn't add any style, so it's kind of a copy. This is what took me so long on this spread. I think it looks awful, but my parents love it. It's realism, like really realism, and I don't really like drawing like this with, you know, a lot of shade. It doesn't look good. And if you wonder why it didn't smudge on the other page, that's because I use fixative sprays. It's not this one, because this one doesn't work at all, but from a very well-known brand. I will put it on the screen if I can. This one is a picture that I saw on Pinterest. It was a boy, actually. The result turned out horrible, so I decided to put Sarayami's face on it. So this is Sarayami, I guess. Empty page. This is kind of when I started my brat fall. I don't know if you're American, because I did not really like the song this summer, but I heard it so much that I ended up liking it, so I guess I'm having my brat fall. Empty pages. This one looks absolutely horrendous. This one looks alright. I wanted to make a little watercolor painting, but I only add kid watercolor. This is from a picture from Pinterest, and I think the pose looks really great. This is from a picture on Pinterest. I love the energy of the sketch. It's from a live drawing class again. I kind of like this one, kind of like this one. And if you wonder why I do so little sketches, it's because I make a lot on other sketchbooks. If you want me to show the other sketchbooks, I might do it as well. I really like this one, actually. These are all copies from artists. So these are all copies from artists. So this one, I put all the ads right here, all the names of the artists. I really like this one because it's really cartoonish, comic-ish, and I really like this one because it was so minimalistic. So this is made out of a picture that I saw on Pinterest. And this is a drawing made out of a Muppet that I saw on Pinterest. And I didn't draw the name of the artist. Sorry. So, I hate this. I painted some little girls with watercolor. Nothing else to say. I don't know why I drew this thing. It looks horrible. Character lineups studies. The characters are really funny. Like this one. She's a fat, ugly in the standards of Western beauty, but she's a huge fan of beauty tutorials. Like, she has beautiful silky hair, her makeup is always so flawless. She's always talking about makeup. She really thinks that men don't approach her because she's too beautiful and because her makeup is so gorgeous. And because she's like intimidating because she's so beautiful. But actually it's because the men in her high school and they don't want to go out with a fat girl. And these are two nerdy boys in a kind of competition, but this one is really has a deep insecurity because he's shorter than this boy. But they're friends, but internally they hate each other, but they don't know it. I made this one digital. You'll see it after. So concept sketches, I really like this one. Concept sketches again. Concept sketches, a portrait of man that I saw on Pinterest. Some random grandpas that I saw on Pinterest. Empty page. Observation doodles, I guess. Empty page again. And this is a portrait research that I made. But not portrait, sorry. How do you say it? Painting, that's what I meant. This is some paintings research that I made because I want to make a huge painting because I never did. So this is a character from a novel that I actually really like. Yeah, I'm this kind of guy. She is named Karu and she's from, I don't know the name in English, sorry. I will put it on the screen. These are some dolls again. That's when I started making observation drawings with a ball pen. So this is me with my friend Mia. This is me at my tramway stop. This is a gouache study. That's when I started using gouache. I was running out of white gouache, so I used white acrylic, and the mix looks kind of weird. I agree, but it's not that bad. This again is a painting study. I really want to make a huge painting for my birthday, which was yesterday, by the way. I messed up. So that's when that was actually like 5 days ago, when I was wondering why I did not draw anything in my own style anymore. And then I realized that I completely lost ability to draw my own style. So I made some drawings. It was mainly to focus on the art style and not the proportions or anything. And it still looks weird, but I kind of like, you can definitely see the eye nose thing that I told earlier. This looks absolutely horrendous. This one looks alright. These are two characters that I made digitally. I want to make a project with street cats, street dogs, and they'll be like really cool pets. Like, not pets because humans would not exist in this universe, but something like this. So this is a huge drawing that I made in philosophy class because I was bored, like extremely bored. I was almost collapsing, but I realized afterwards they completely forgot to draw my right hand. So it looks really weird. This is my classmate. So this is the gift thing that I was talking about. We are at the first page. Sorry for the noise. This is the digital version of the page. I wanted to make a painting out of it, but looking at it, it looks really good. So I don't really want to make a painting out of it because I think I have the ability to mess up the sketch. These are some observational sketches, and this is what I think my face looks like when I'm smiling. It's like, I don't know, body dysmorphia or something. It looks weird. So this is the first character lineup that I ever made. I think it looks alright. I like the characters a lot, but I learned later on that seals did not have ears, so I guess this is an ear seal. This is a portrait based off a picture I saw on Pinterest. I really like how it turned out. So these are some observational drawings. I watched a tiny bit of a video of an old artist, actually. He was saying that the best advice to draw every day was to channel your life And I think it's a great advice because it forces you to make poses that you wouldn't really make someone bend over. I love doing this with my teachers. I love drawing my teachers. It's really funny. I try to make it as less obvious as I can. So I started journaling my students' journey, I guess. I didn't told you, but I'm in high school right now. The last year. I'm sorry, I don't know the year in the English or in the American system because I'm French and we don't have the same system. So this is an empty page. I think I might complete later, sorry. But I don't have the courage to do it right now, so I might do it tomorrow or something. Yes, I didn't really. I'm over it. I kind of hate it. I don't want to touch it anymore. So this is a gouache painting that I made a week ago. I think it looks really good. Like, it doesn't really look like the model, but it looks alright. So I tried to draw her from the side, and I think it looks really, really good. This looks weird actually. I don't really like Playboy or anything, but I don't know. The pose was giving the really coney sorry, the coney breast, and I don't know. This is a cute quick sketch that I made. I really like it. So this is when I was journaling my journey, my day, sorry. I found it really funny because you can see through my day the drawings being made. Like, there are a few, then more, and you can see that that's weird. I took off my jacket, something like that, and it would make a great animation if I put all of these sketches together in a video. This is a character design that I never finished. I might do other ones. So these are quick sketches I made today. This is me on the toilet. I don't know why. Appreciate it or not, I don't really care. So I made a character from the same novel that I was talking about earlier. Daughter of Smoke and Bone. That's right, that was the name. So this is Carrie, one of the characters that you see in the second volume. And this is Madrigal, the main character. And then I flip the page, and this is the last drawing. It looks okay. It's like an okay drawing, and this is the end. There are two more pages left. I might complete them, I might not. I don't really care anymore. I just want to buy a new one, start off with a new start, and stop opening the sketchbook. So that's the end. If you like it, you can like the video. If you can subscribe. I don't know, do what you want. And that's all. Goodbye.